It was supposed to be just another Monaco GP for Ferrari. But behind the red garage doors and buried deep in the radio channels, something else was brewing. Charles Leclerc may have delivered the glory, but on the other side of the garage, the tone was different. Let's talk about Lewis Hamilton and his race engineer, Riccardo Adami, because once again, and not for the first time, their on-air chemistry felt more like static than signal. During the closing laps, Hamilton, running P5, had a simple question. Are they still ahead by a minute? A strategic query, a data-driven check-in, the kind of thing a driver needs when there's still rubber left and a safety car might shake up the grid. But what came back from Adami? They are fighting? Hamilton shot back. You're not answering the question, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just asking, am I a minute behind? Adami finally answered, 48 seconds. And then, silence. Not just radio silence, emotional silence. As the race ended, Hamilton keyed up the mic again and asked, "Are you upset with me or something?" Silence again. Now let's be honest. This isn't some harmless miscommunication. This was live tension, broadcasting itself in plain sight. But here's what's got everyone talking. This isn't the first time we've seen frost in the Ferrari radio booth. Earlier this season in Miami, Hamilton jokingly jabbed tea break at Adami mid-race, a comment that set off a firestorm of speculation. The kind of jab you'd maybe send to someone you used to trust. Fast forward to Monaco, the most psychologically intense track on the calendar. And you have a 7-time world champion asking if his engineer is mad at him, at 300 kilometers per hour, between the walls. That's not normal. That's not relaxed. That's not how titles are won. Fred Vasseur, of course, downplayed it. His explanation? We have an agreement not to speak between turn 1 and the tunnel. We wait. We're not drinking beer on the pit wall. Well, maybe not beer, but something is clearly being swallowed. And it's not just data. Let's zoom out. This is a team that sold the world on harmony, a fresh start, a redemptive arc. The GOAT joins Ferrari and unlocks greatness. But reality is messier. The car isn't fast enough. The engineer isn't connecting. And the driver? He's caught between walls and radio waves, asking existential questions over an open channel. Hamilton finished 51 seconds behind Lando Norris. His post-race summary? I was in no man's land. I wasn't racing anyone. You could almost hear the subtext. I wasn't being raced with either. Could this be growing pains? Sure. But it could also be a red flag, a deeper cultural mismatch hiding in plain sight. Are we watching the early signs of another Ferrari failure to integrate a superstar? Or is this the painful prelude to something greater? A storm before the synergy? We'll find out soon enough. But if this tension carries on, especially into the business end of the calendar, don't say you weren't warned. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stay ahead of the curve. Because in Formula One, what's not said on the radio often says the most.